Hey, good Monday morning, August 4th, 2025. Ken Arzone here talking baseball. I am on number 150 baseball players who have batted 300 or better in their career and finished it. This will be the 150th video on certain baseball players who have finished their career 300 or better. Who am I talking about today? A no name. Never heard of him. His name, Johnny Hodapp. You haven't heard of him, and I haven't heard of him. But he's on the list. 300 or better career batting average. How about 311 in 12 years? 791 games, not enough. But he got 2,826 at bats and maintained 311. I'll give him a prompt, just a little one. He had one, he had one good year. But he played 12. But it was sporadic, up and down. Some games here, some games missed. Let's look at it, 1925 through 1933. You may ask, why am I covering this guy? Because I made a vow to myself that I was going to look at every baseball player who maintained a 300 or better career batting average. The career has to be over. He's one of them. Johnny Hodapp. Let's look at him. I'll be brief. First year, 1925. 37 games, bats 238. Nothing to look at. 1926, didn't play much. 3 games. 1927, 79 games, bats 304. Significant. 79 games, 73 hits, 304 average. Fourth year, a little bit more games. 116 games, 145 hits, bats 323. His fifth year, 90 games. See what I meant by sporadic, up and down. 90 games, 327. So he's got 300 batting average seasons. 1930, for some odd reason, out of nowhere, this guy playing for the Cleveland Indians, 1930. Plays 154 games. So he finally got his act together. It took 6 years. He plays every day, and he breaks out. 635 at-bats, gets 111 runs scored. That's good. But listen to this. 225 hits. Leads the league. 51 doubles. He bats 354 and gets 319 total bases. What? 6 years in his 6th season, he's doing nothing. And all of a sudden plays every day and gets 225 hits. And you know what's significant? He goes 5 for 5 in the categories that I like. 100 runs scored, he gets 111. 200 hits, he goes 225. 100 RBIs, he goes 121. 300 or better batting average, he goes 354. And 300 or more total bases, 319. 5 for 5, Johnny Hodapp. Never heard of the guy. Has a stellar year for his career. Then after that, falls off the map. 1931, 138 hits, 295 average. 1932, 219 average. And then 1933, respectfully, gets a 312 batting average. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons out of 9 Did I say 12? I meant to say 9 years. 5 out of the 9, he bats 300 or better, and he maintains 311 batting average. He goes 880 hits out of 2,800 at bats. Nothing else on his resume. So like I said, I made a vow. I want to look at every 300 career batting average guy in baseball history. And you know what I found out? I didn't know this. If you really dig deep, here's the trivia question of the day. How many baseball players in baseball history have a 300 or better career batting average? Not counting the Negro Leagues, okay? Because they didn't play in the major leagues. I'm looking at the major league system. Because in the 1920s and 30s, you had the Negro Leagues, but I'm not going to count their stats. Because they weren't in the National and the American Leagues. Sorry. You can look at their history, look at their games, and marvel at the players that play. I'll give you that. Go ahead and study all their history in the Negro Leagues. Why they did not integrate and join together with the American and National League, a lot of these players. I blame the commissioner at that time, Landis, Kennesaw Mountain Landis. He's a jerk, in my opinion. He was in charge. Why not let the Negro League players play? Why did they exclude them out? Why did the teams do it, the owners? So I blame the owners, I blame the commissioner, and I blame the president of the United States during that time and the Congress, the House of Representatives and the senators at that time. Why weren't their voices rising up and say, enough of this ridiculous stuff? Civil War is over. Reconstruction in the 1870s and 80s. Let's get past it all. Let's have the Negroes play in the National American League. They didn't do it until 1947, where Jackie Robinson broke out. I would have liked to have seen Josh Gibson and Satchel Paige play against Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig and all those guys. I would have loved it. So I'm not going to count those Negro League players, 300 or better batting average guys. But the trivia question, forgot. I got a little sidetracked. The trivia question, how many baseball players in baseball history have a 300 or better career batting average? Now, there are some who are playing right now. I'm not counting them. If the career is over, what number, how many do you think it is? I did the research. Only 203. Out of 15 to 18,000, we don't know the number of how many ball players have passed through the National American Leagues. National Leagues get going in the 1870s, and the American League got going after the turn of the 1900s. So if it's 15,000, 18,000, 20,000 ball players come through the system, did you know that there's only 203 ball players, 300 or better career batting average? 203? And for some guys, they just got in with only 7 or 8 or 9 years, which is not enough of major league service. Johnny Hodapp is one of those guys, 9 years. $203? Is that all? All right, we're done with him. Johnny Hodapp. Who's next? Well, I have a lot of more guys to cover. And I'm going to look at them all. Okay, I'm going to get through all 203. I've done 150. That means I need 53 more guys to cover. Who's next? Frankie Frisch. I forgot about the guy. He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. 316 career batting average. He's next. I'm out.